What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your action figure needs, whether it's DC Collectibles, Star Wars The Black Series, Marvel Legends, or G.I. Joe. BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's going on, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and today's review we're going to take a look at Star Wars The Black Series, Walgreens exclusive Scarif ShoreTrooper. This is the regular ShoreTrooper, not to be confused with this gentleman right here, which is the squad leader that was introduced in the previous wave with Director Krennic and C-3PO from The Force Awakens. This is the squad leader due to the differences in the blues here, and he also comes with a different type of blaster rifle. So there you go with that. There's also differences between the figure and the skirt here. As you can see, this guy has a skirt and this guy does not. I'm looking for any other differences in the helmet or anything like that. I don't see anything. Nothing in. So they do have different paint applications going throughout the body. There's actually a little bit less shading on the squad leader here in my right hand as opposed to this one and the boots as well. It's actually faded on this boot and it's not on that. So on this guy right here. He also doesn't have this yellow symbol right here. Let me actually just get these guns out of the way. Get both of those out of the way so we can take a better look at the bodies. The funniest thing about this, though, is that if you pick up a couple of these guys, the best thing about them is that, and I know Figuarts is going to release the captain, but the captain is actually just some blue paint away. This guy is actually some blue paint away from being the captain, which is another version. There's 3 versions of the ShoreTroopers. There's the regular trooper, then there's the squad leader, and then there's the captain, and he's pretty much just got almost a full chest of blue, as where this guy's only got a line of blue here and then a line of blue on the shoulders. So that's the big difference between all 3 versions of the ShoreTroopers. So let's just get him out of the way, and we'll bring him back in. He does come with a regular, well, I would almost want to say a new style E11 blaster, because it is different from the regular Stormtrooper E11s. The clip is extended a little bit, and they actually do have this almost like a searchlight. At least that's what I'm assuming it is. It looks like a flashlight on the side. It's probably not a flashlight. It's probably something totally different, or maybe like secondary fire. I have no idea, but there is that little bit of difference. Actually comes with the same E11 blaster as the hover tank pilot. Looking at the helmet here, it looks really good, just as much. I mean, I really like this design just as much as the Scout Trooper. I mean, Scout Trooper still is my top favorite Imperial Trooper design. I still think it's my favorite Trooper design, period. I just love the Scout Trooper. They look awesome. But the sculpting on him, the paint apps look really good. I mean, this is a really well done figure. He does share, like I said in my squad leader review, they do share the same legs and mid-torso, or lower torso, as the hover tank pilot, which was released first. The armor is the same as far as the whole arm goes. So that's exactly the same. These little yellow lines are just painted on. I actually thought they were going to be sculpted at first, but they're just painted. Even the chest piece is the same. The lower chest piece, abdomen piece is the same. The big difference is the belts here and the head. Those are the 2 big differences, and obviously the paint applications, but that's blatantly obvious. He can two-hand his weapon if you need him to. And he can do it very well. He can look down the sights if you need him to, and I'm just kind of getting him in this quickie shit pose, but he can look down the sights very well. And you can even tilt his head forward. So he's looking right down those sights. And it looks friggin' beautiful. I love that. These are a huge improvement over the Force Awakens Stormtroopers, First Order Stormtroopers, I should say. With their elbow articulation, that was some of the worst elbow articulation I've ever seen on a figure, to be honest with you, period. But I love the sculpt of these figures, of this character in general. I love the look of this character. These are specialist troopers, and I think they should step apart from the rest. The other difference that I want to point out in this is that the paint applications on these pants are different. He's got a olive drab where he's got just a regular brown pant. And I pointed that out in my other ShoreTrooper squad leader. So these guys pretty much have the exact same pants, just the skirts and the belts are different. As you can see there's some buckles right here, where there's no buckles here. He's got different pouches. The whole sculpting of the belt and the skirt are different. So there's that. As far as articulation goes, his head can swivel full 360 rotation. It can look up. Really good range of motion in this head. Some of the best I've seen on the Black Series. As you can not only look down normal, but even if you want to have him look further down, you can cock his head down a little bit further. So he's got some serious job turkeys up in here. Okay, enough of that. He can head tilt side to side. Someone probably just clicked unsubscribe. But his arms can go up, and it's really nice because they dip right into the armor here, which is perfect. Full 360 rotation, single bend at the elbow, swivel at the elbow, and swivel at the wrist, and a hinge going back and forth at the wrists. This one goes up and down, so it's actually perfect for looking down the sights if you need him to, or if you want to have him in like a relaxed pose here. You can have him kind of like holding the blaster like so, and downward, or looking down towards the sights, or whatever you need him to do. He can do it in that wrist articulation. He can crunch back nicely. Good range of motion going forward crunching as well. He can pivot side to side. Some of the best range of motion in a trooper action figure in general is in this guy and the hover tank pilot. Swivel as well. T-jointed hips, and he doesn't really do the splits too well. I would have liked a better range of motion for doing these splits, because really when you have these guys, especially with the leg going forward, the leg kind of wants to cock out to the left a little bit instead of going perfectly straight, which kind of bugs me, especially when you're trying to get him in kneeling positions. The legs want to do weird things when you try to get him to kneel, but it still is there a little bit. Like I said, this is maxed out, which is just unfortunate. So that's a knock against the figure. Legs go back a little bit, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ankle that goes up a little bit on a hinge joint, does point the toe nicely, and he does have an ankle pivot and 2 peg holes. So that's pretty much it for the Walgreens exclusive. I would definitely recommend picking up this figure. He's gonna get 2 thumbs up here, and I picked up an entire case. I actually got really lucky, and a lot of people were flipping out on the Black Series Facebook pages, because I picked up a whole case, and everyone was like, where the hell did you get it? How did you get it? I got it just before Black Friday, so I actually coaxed the guy into going on the truck and grabbing a case for me. So I got super lucky, but I'm sure you guys will have no problem. I'm sure they'll have them in stock soon if you didn't get them right away. But I have, like I said, I picked up a whole case of these guys. There's the packaging and everything for the other one. And I have a whole platoon now, so my squad leaders actually has a squad to command, which is perfect. Can't wait for this movie. Like I said, it looks absolutely fantastic. Let me just squeeze in some of the packaging here, since I usually do that in the beginning, but I apologize. So we'll just talk about the packaging really quick. Nice little depiction of the ShoreTrooper right here. No numbering on the side due to it being a exclusive. There's a read up in the back in case you wanted to pause it and read it. You can go ahead. And that's pretty much it for the Scarif ShoreTrooper here. Like I said, I would definitely recommend him. Pick him up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.